Hello, everyone. I am Nathan.
And I'm Whitney, his wife.
Welcome to Not Caught Up, the show where we talk about TV everyone else has already binged.
We will break down one season at a time, cover the basics, share what worked and what didn't, and let you know if it's actually worth catching up on.
We'll keep it short and spoiler light. So let's get into 4 seasons. This was one of Whitney's favorite.
I love the 4 seasons.
We've been friends for 30 years.
I love all of you, plus...
Please do not talk about your other hotter friend group. It hurts my feelings.
I know, but that's so hot.
Are you guys happy?
What kind of question is that? Come on.
We sit in the same room, monitoring different screens. We're like coworkers at a nuclear facility.
Yeah, we're talking about 4 seasons, the new Netflix dramedy that reimagines the
I love dramedies.
You do. It reimagines the 1981 film with a modern lens on marriage, friendship, and the awkward in-betweens. So this might include some light spoilers from season 1, but we're just kind of giving a little overarching thoughts that we had based on it. We haven't seen the original film, the 1981 film. So we definitely, not that it's completely like the film from what I understand, but it definitely kind of models some of the beats to that movie. But yes, it's on Netflix, came out this year. There's 8 episodes.
It's like 2 from each season.
Right, yeah. So
2 summer, 2 fall, 2 spring, 2 winter.
Yes, and it encompasses a year.
Yep.
In these characters' lives.
Yep.
So there's 8 episodes. They're around 40 to 45 minutes each. Drama, comedy, relationship dramedy. That's kind of the categories it falls into. Just a quick synopsis. 3 longtime couples vacation together once every season. But what happens when one marriage falls apart and a new partner joins the group? 4 seasons follows the shifting dynamics of friendship, loyalty, and midlife identity crisis through the changing backdrop of a year. It was created by Sarah Haskins and Emily Halpern of Booksmart and Trophy Wife. The source material, as I mentioned, was the 81 film 4 seasons, written and directed by Alan Alda, who appears in a brief cameo in this show. Stellar cast here. Tina Fey as Kate, Will Forte as Jack, Steve Carell as Nick, Kerri Kenney-Silver as Anne, Colman Domingo as Danny, Marco Calvani as Claude. He was kind of a new face to me. And Erika Henningsen as Jenny, who plays a younger face. And I thought she was actually really good in the show as well.
I liked everybody.
Yeah. So anyway, there you go. Whitney, what did you like about this show?
I loved it. Well, I love Tina Fey and Steve Carell anyway, so they could do no wrong for me. But I could just see so many people in all of the characters, and it felt so true to being 45 years old. Like, you've seen these types of relationships, you've seen these marriages that have either gotten away from themselves and they're divorcing, or they've gotten stalemated or whatever. I really loved all of the dynamics of the friendships too, like how the friends related to one another, and I thought it was great. Yeah.
I totally agree with you. The characters in here, they're a little bit older than we are.
Yeah.
They're kind of a little later stage, so their kids are more college age versus like we have a daughter going into high school this year. But we're still in the same circles, and we have I don't know. A lot of times watching this show, we're just like, oh my gosh, this just feels like real life. Not that it's happened to us, but we've just heard so many stories like the ones that are portrayed in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The characters are like dead on to how they might act too.
Yeah.
Like when they've done something wrong, like Steve Carell's character is just like dead on to me. Like I just can't get over it.
Yeah. And we have these different relationships, and I like how every relationship, even though there's a core relationship that kind of snowballs everything else in the show, we also go through different story arcs of the other couples as well and how this affects them. And I felt like those were very true to life too, of like what could possibly happen. Yeah. So the gay couple in here, like they in particular, I mean, are perfect together, but one guy is very practical even cynical, and the other one is just sees a butterfly and thinks it's a symbol for all things, and that kind of clash that occurs. I really liked Will Forte in this show a lot. He's a guy that when he was on Saturday Night Live, I always thought he was funny, but he seemed so weird to me. I couldn't quite connect. And lately, you didn't see it, but he's in an amazing film called Nebraska. He's wonderful in that. But I loved him in the show because he has this dynamic of he's kind of the nice guy in it, always doing the right thing. But then I like it because even the characters you might think is maybe he's the good guy. There's a lot of faults to him too. Yeah. And so I like how they played that. Oh no, I guess what I'm saying, they just bring so much life to all the characters in this show.
Everybody was positive, negative, all the things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. All really well developed.
Yeah, and as mentioned, as Whitney mentioned, the way that they have episodes 1 and 2 in one season in one location, 3 and 4 or somewhere else. I forgot if 3 and 4 is on a college campus, but it centers around a college tour experience. And so I liked that feeling.
It was like Parents Weekend.
Yeah.
So they were going and you bring in their kids a little. It was cool.
Yeah. And so, just this use of location to reinforce the emotional themes going on. One set kind of in a tropical vacation setting, but it really speaks to what things appeal to certain generations and what things appeal to older generations as far as what a quote unquote vacation means. That was really humorous. Yeah. So did that speak to you? And
yeah, I loved it.
Was there anything that you didn't like about the show?
Nope.
No,
I liked all of it.
I would say how fast did we watch this show? It might have been in a week that we watched it. Which is like, I would say it's kind of unusual
fast
for us.
Yeah, we don't really binge like most people.
Yeah.
But yeah, we loved it. I think one of my favorite things about it was that we watch a lot of things with our daughter who's going into 9th grade, so maybe more than other people. It might not be something you want. It might not be a great parental guide for me to tell you to watch with your child, but she loved it. And I thought maybe the themes were going to be boring for her because it was like married. I was like, you're never going to want to get married after watching this show.
Yeah.
And she loved it. She wanted to always ask to watch it. She was in on it.
Yeah.
And so I think that was interesting because she could really sense the characters. And she was really invested in it, and there was some good like quick twists and turns that helped helped anybody stay involved.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's kind of even like as you're kind of weary watching, like you're gonna think marriage is awful. There's a lot of positive spin. Like I said, I do think it showcases that life is a series of ups and downs.
Yeah.
And so I think that's good for a younger person to realize, especially maybe where they're the stuff that's appealing to them is all like emotional highs, right? You know, with maybe not as high stakes, I guess. So there were a couple scenes in here that we just fast forwarded real quick, kind of like, oh no, we don't need to watch, but that didn't take away from like any of the content or anything like that. And so, but especially with this format of 2 episodes being like, quote unquote one season, we were quick to watch the next one really fast. And so so what do you anything like, what is your ultimate verdict for the show?
Loved it. Go watch it. It was one of my favorites. It's on Netflix. Most people have Netflix, but I would go subscribe to Netflix if you don't have it. Watch it.
Yeah. So this originally, even when it came out, was billed as a miniseries, and so it's just kind of a standalone. But it definitely ends on a cliffhanger for sure. And then it was a couple of weeks later that indeed it got picked up for a season 2. So there'll be a season 2. What do you feel? I know. If you like a show, you want it to continue. So I guess you're kind of like, yeah, of course I want this to continue. This type of show, I wondered if it would almost be better just as done.
I don't know if it needs to. We'll see they'll have to bring in some other people, I feel, but
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. the arcs we go with them, it's almost kind of like, okay, we've spent the time we have with them, but the show is set up not to really be an anthology series like the White Lotus or something like that, but that we're still going to see these characters. So it'll be interesting to see if it can piggyback off the high of this first season. But yeah, definitely if you like, there was that show on Netflix we liked a lot called Friends from College, or if you like The Big Chill, just kind of these like group of friends that have like big histories, anything like that. So you'll definitely laugh a lot. There's definitely some,
What score do you give it?
Oh yes, 1 to 10. You want me to go first this time?
I do.
Yeah. I would give it just off the top of my head. I'd give it a solid 7.
Oh.
No, you think it's higher?
You just gave Landman earlier
a 6.5.
A 7,
yeah.
and you give that a 7.
Oh yeah. I'll go.
I was deciding between a 9 or a 10. I guess I'll give it a 9 because I can't give it a 10 after
I could
give
do
it a 7.
I could give it an 8.
That is weak sauce.
That's weak sauce. Why?
You're not invited to participate anymore. I give it a 9. You're voted off the island.
Okay, who's gonna take my place here?
I don't know. I guess me.
Yeah. So yeah, we definitely think this is worth.
Not
checking
you.
out.
You gave it a 7.
7 is really high.
Nuh-uh. It's a 3 in your measly scoring system.
I changed it to an 8.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
That's why I'd like you to go for me. I just have to kind of ponder it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. That's a wrap on 4 seasons. Season 1.
I feel like there's a lot of things we didn't say on this
go
one.
ahead. Yeah.
No, we can't. Because I think it has too many spoilers.
Right.
So I definitely think you've got to watch it, but I think there's a lot that we didn't say because of these spoilers. So I think that people need to watch it and then they need to tell us about it.
Yes, I would. Yeah, for sure. We would love to have your feedback on this. This is definitely one of those shows, and I would say why I really liked it. It just sparks conversation.
You kind of liked it, Mr. 7.
Okay. You gotta lay off me at some point here.
Yeah.
But this is just, it's great to talk to other people about this show. And I think that's one of the reasons I really liked it, was not just this show itself, but any piece of art, whether it be a movie or a book or whatever. I mean, you could watch this with a group of friends, and then, I feel like you could all talk about it for a long time. So, but if you are in a rocky place in your relationship, I don't know, it may hit a little too close to home at some points, but I don't know. I like stuff that challenges us. So
Next up, we're breaking down Adolescence, Netflix's bold and brutal British drama about a 13-year-old boy accused of murder. It's filmed entirely in one shot per episode. We'll go into that more, but that was the coolest thing ever, and I wouldn't have known unless Nathan told me. But it's filmed entirely in one shot. Like, they don't stop the camera. It doesn't shy away from the realities of bullying, radicalization, and what it means to be a kid today.
If you got a show we should finally catch up on, please let us know. You can find us anywhere on social media land or on our website, moviesarealive.com. Drop a comment wherever you're listening. And if you like the episode, please leave a quick review or share it with someone who's always just one episode behind. We'll see you next episode.
Bye.